What's going on, everybody? This is Eric at Covenant of Love. So I left off on Buddha and I kind of spaced out in the last video, so I just want to finish what I was saying. Between keeping yourself and losing yourself, there's an understanding, and the basic thing that you should see more so with Buddha than the Luciferian concept or the Christian concept is seeing in balance, seeing without judgment. So what a lot of people will say when they say seeing without judgment, because that's what Buddha's talking about, he's seen as it is without his ego, himself. That has nothing to do with seeing evil or good. If you see things as they are, you know what evil is, you know what good is. You're just not putting your bias or your ego, I guess some people would say. So a friend of mine, he's talking about sports. Like if you're into sports, you're like, he's going to upset me because I look at sports, because I love sports. At the end of the day, and I will really try to cover this in a broad but literal sense, and in a materialistic sense, when I cover the play, Circus du Soleil's play, I guess. There is a great fakery, there's a huge illusion to everything that we see. But at the same time, that human being that is pushing themselves, and we're not going to get into those that aren't. We're talking about those that do. Those people that are in their reality, and they are striving like Spartans to be the best that they can be, both mentally, physically, and spiritually. And these things don't take anything, you don't need anything from the outside to deal with that. That is you. Egoless, ego, however you want to term it, super id, id, right? The consciousness of some people is determined through predestiny, in my opinion. I believe in predestination, and I don't mean that in a Christian sense. I believe that some people are aware of things at birth that some people aren't. That doesn't mean that you were all knowing when you were born. While you may have had a great understanding of something you were yet to comprehend. But anyway, so I wanted to show you in here our little buddy, right? So this is covered with a sign of Saturn, but I will tell you it's Venus, and I'm looking for. I still have much to learn, and the beauty of understanding theosophy without ideology or idol worship is that you understand that knowledge is eternal, and knowledge goes on forever. But at the same time, you are living. Enlightened or not, you still have to go through this body's whatever, right? So anyway, there it is. They're showing you this all the way across. The numbers are all there, and it sucks because there's a really, I'm not sure if it's right there, but there's a huge, and it's the circle of the flower. But there's a huge one, I think, right here. I just can't see it. And again, I'm looking for somebody that's in the Los Angeles area to help me make 2 movies. Straight up 2-hour, filled with pure video movies. But the numbers are all there. So you get the numbers and all this stuff. It's all numbers. So the newer buildings have it as well. They're just more simplistic and actually not as beautiful. But they still have all the numbers. They still incorporate this Pythagorean, Hermes, Thoth numerology, or no, I don't know, not numerology, but mathematics in the building of it. And it's beautiful. And it's in nature. It's everything. So again, just one piece right here. And, I could show you the whole picture, but then You might be on your way and you're not ready. Kidding. So just discover the power of 5. In Los Angeles, 3 sevens. Got the big L right there in the sun, right? Lucifer. Just scratch it off, man. You might win. But there's your 5s. The power of 5. Got your little ISIS symbol on the left-hand side right there. Don't wait. Call 88888. So it's a 7, 8, 9. 9 times 8 is what? 72, a degree of the sun. And you can see how the O kind of is shadowed by the 5, right? There's the pentagram right there. But they're pretty much calling you out. And even these, 3 pentagrams, 33. So, I mean, I could see it everywhere if I wanted to get nutso, right? And even these are 2 cubes if you actually look at it. And that's what I'm trying to say to you guys. Just take it, clear channel, CC. Take it with a little bit of grain of salt. Check that out and then go look at something else. Don't sit there and you're not going to decipher this in a year or 2 or 3 or 5. It's going to take you a while to, it's a little blurry here. I hope it comes out clear here. But this one was an amazing find for me, just because it is. So I have the 3 black cubes, if I want to look at it that way, because they look like squares. But you have your 666. Okay, you can count the pizza. I forgot, I think it was 13. It's a little blurry for me, only because when you use Movie Maker, they kind of suck. Got your triangle. All the numbers are in this one. No one's blocking the door on this one, by the way, Mac. Just saying. And much peace to everybody, man. We got stuff coming up, you guys. We need to learn to love each other and share and work. Okay, I'm not getting no 130,000 hits. I'm not talking about things that the average person is looking for. This is you are my small community of friends, even if you hate me. This is what it is. So, another beautiful one here, May 27th. This one's real easy. You got your 27 pentagrams, okay? But here we have the X-Men. Let's say this is just the Masons. And this is the Apocalypse. The Apocalypse, to be revealed. It's revealed through the cube. It's not a single cube. The single cube is our alphabet. But this is showing us the Rubik's Cube, which is the moon cycles in its majority, but it also holds Venus's cycles and the sun absolutely mathematically. It's not up for debate. Okay? It's not up for debate. You're not going to be able to disprove what I'm saying. Now, the sciences may get more pinpoint and direct, but for what it is and what it stands for, it's pretty much an absolute thing. So let's keep showing you. So right here we have the 3 circles. It's the core. It's the core of all the knowledge. It's perfectly balanced, and it's all about the water. You have the 9 pentagrams, 9 pentagrams, 9 pentagrams. This right here is the Rubik's Cube. C, C, C. Okay? The 3 Venus stars, however you want to look at it. It's the trademark, 33. TM, 33. It's the backbone of our society. It is civilization. And this is the backbone. This is your electrical grids, your water grids, your drainage grids. This is the foundations of all your building, the building blocks, your ABCs. If you look at what I'm saying, it is. May take you a while. Don't try to wrench on it. Just like here, okay, Heineken. You got the K right here. Got your 8. You got the pillar, and you got your pentagram. Easily seen right here. Dos Equis, right? 4 and 5. You got your 9. You got your 9 and your 13. What's that? 22. Oh boy. I heard that's an alphabet somewhere. Doesn't have any it doesn't have any vowels though, does it? Here we go. Boom, right here. Alluding to the 7 stars, I believe, which I believe are the Palladian systems at this point. If there's somebody else that wants to tell me, the number of God is 10, which is J, with your 2 9s, which is 18. You get 28. There's a moon cycle. There's your Tau. Okay, so on here we have what I've been talking about. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a degree of the sun. This is a beautiful, magical. So the architect builds in solids. The artist builds within the mind and the imagination. So you have one, they work together, okay, but they understand the same principles. It's a beautiful thing. So for all these people that are going to go into violence, because violence is going to happen soon. I mean, it's always happening, obviously. These are people that don't see the beauty. You have, and that's why I'm always showing you, when you look at these old esoteric, these beautiful black and white drawings, right? And you have the animal in one corner and the human in the other, but the human's still kind of in like a fetus position, and you're looking through time. And you guys say, well, those fuckers are the guys at the top, man. Those fuckers. It's not that easy, man. Okay? You don't understand. If we took you by yourself and gave you an uneducated community, what would you do with it? What would you do with it? People are trying to say it's so cut and dry. Okay? If you look at China is Brazil for violence is uncrazy. Mexico right now, violence uncrazy. El Salvador, violence crazy. I mean, people are all looking in the Middle East. You're looking at even though that's going to be the pop-off point for a bunch of crazy shit, you should be looking at South America and the amount of violence that is being allowed to happen. But it's being allowed to happen. I mean, this stuff goes deep, and I'm not going to get into it all because people are going to disagree with me on this, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay? But then you have civilization where you have families that are living, right? And we are prospering. They're going to destroy. They want to destroy America. Why would you do something so fucking stupid? Because they want to stay up there, and that's between the pedophiles and the greedy psychopaths. That's our problem, right? We need to rectify, which means we need to turn it. We need to reverse it, and that doesn't mean we become them, but we need to get rid of them in some aspects, yeah. Especially if some of the things that I think I know are true. I mean, we really just need to get rid of these fuckers. But then you have on the other side, China, with its overpopulation. And I see these crazy videos where they're in a pool, like a public pool, but it's like nobody's moving in the pool. It's like throwing sardines in a can, man. These people are just crunched. Or the video I saw in this subway, where they literally have to rotate, they have to circle through the subway to get on. And if one person even slips, their face is just going to be ripped off by the train, subway train, whatever it is, flying by. They're literally so packed that they can't breathe. And I don't want that to be the model of the new world. So we do have to curtail our breeding. In some places, in India, these people that are living in cardboard homes and all this stuff. Tijuana, cardboard homes. We have to come to a general consensus with all of the human race. And that takes civility. And you have to moderate birth. And we need to stop dumping in the Atlantic, we have the trash island. There are things that are not beautiful. But that's not to say that beauty's not there. So the happy medium is we're at the cusp of making a great change. Will you be part of the great change? Will you help usher in a beauty that has never been seen in ages? Ages. Don't destroy civility. Weed out what needs to be fixed. Okay, I don't even know what's happening with this Trump thing on Monday. Open carry state, you're going to have guys packing, you're going to have the Black Panthers there with rifles. I mean, that just doesn't sound good to me. Don't go there. If you're around there, don't go there. Get into your communities, stock up on things to help other people, and be good. And if you will, you'll see the 3 cubes. It is everywhere. Okay, just to finish off a little piece, and just to try to sweeten the pot here so we kind of get what I'm talking about. This is showtime. You have the 8, which is the cube. Even though it is a circle, it is a cube. So the 9 and the 8 are present right here, which gives you what? 8 times 9, which is a degree of the sun or star. But it is the light bearer, the torch bearer, the Olympic torch bearer that we're looking at, and that's 9 stars. So it's the front of 1 cube. How do I know this? It's Friday, it's Frig Day, it's Venus Day. It's 9 times 8 times 3.